Thursday, July 2nd, 2026. Your net control station this evening is AR4EYF. My name is Dave, and I'll be your net control operator for this evening. If at any time during this net you should need to relay emergency traffic, please use the word break, and the net will yield to your traffic and assist in any way we can. Metro Richmond Aries is part of the ARRL and the Virginia section Aries Group. The net meets weekly on Thursdays at 9 a.m. on 145-430 Virginia. The purpose of this net is not for the with an emphasis on emergency communication. We ask that all participating stations follow standard net procedures that would be used during an active emergency net. There is no requirement to be an Aries member. All amateurs who are within range of this procedure Metro Richmond Aries net. Okay, some general housekeeping before we get started with check-ins. This is a directed net, which means stations must be acknowledged by the net control station before proceeding with comments or discussion. One feature of this net is the discussion of the day. The discussion of the day is intended to be a way to learn more about amateur radio, emergency preparedness, and general safety. We hope everyone will participate. The topic of this week is what piece of amateur radio equipment that you own has been the most useful to you? It can be a radio, antenna, hotspot, etc. And what area of amateur radio do you use that equipment in? Contesting, DX, public service, etc. I will be taking check-ins in two groups, mobile and portable stations, and all other stations. When checking in, I only need your call sign, slowly and phonetically, and your first name. I will get your location and received signal report when I call back for comments. If you are an Aries, Skywarn, or MCOM official, please identify yourself as such. Now let's get started with check-ins. Are there any mobile or portable stations that would like to check in? Please call now. This is Kilo Romeo 4, Echo Yankee Foxtrot, requesting a signal report from the net.
This is Clear, November 3, Mike Juliet Charlie.
Kilo Quebec 4, Lima Yankee Lima, loud and clear.
NA4AX, loud and clear.
Net control, do you copy? This is Kilo Quebec 4, Lima Yankee Lima. Again, net control, do you copy? This is Kilo Quebec 4, Lima Yankee Lima.
This is KK4OW. Please stand by. He's having radio difficulty, and Dave is switching radios. So please stand by. KK4OW.
This is KR4EYF requesting signal check.
Still white noise, but you're loud and clear. November 3, Mike Juliet Charlie.
You're loud and clear here too. November Alpha 4 Alpha X-ray.
Thank you very much. And we're going to pick up where I left off. And so we are going to restart the check-in for mobile and portable stations. So any mobile or portable station, please call now. Everybody, my sincerest apologies. I am getting zero reception. May I ask for someone to take over the net due to my technical difficulties?
November 3, Mike Juliet Charlie. KR4EYF, this is November 3, Mike Juliet Charlie. Yeah, I'll pick it up, Dave, unless KK4 OWU wants it.
Thank you very much, but you just came in loud and clear, so I'm going to give it one more shot. Would I please have any mobile and portable stations? Please call in now.
KR4EYF, you're coming in loud and clear. It's just that in this weather, I don't think you're going to find any mobile or portable stations. Unless they're in their air-conditioned car.
QSL. Hey, well then we will move on to all other stations. All other stations, please call in now.
This is November 3, Mike, Juliet, Charlie. The name is Mike. Good evening, Net Control.
Thank you, N3M, JC.
This is
Hill. Willing to check in this evening from all other stations.
This is NA4AX, November Alpha 4 Alpha X-Ray. Name is Larry.
All right, next.
This is Whiskey 4 Romeo Tango Hotel Vibe, in and out.
All right, and next.
This is Kilo Romeo 4 Charlie Bravo Alpha Mark. Also Mamia's in and out.
This is Kilo 4 Oscar Whiskey Uniform Chevy.
And our next contestant.
This is Kilo Alpha 4 Juliet Alpha Zulu. Alton, in and out.
The next. And next. All right, we have 7 callers so far. Do we have anybody else that would like to check in to the Aries Metro Richmond Net? All right. Since there's no further callers, we are going to go ahead and get started with your comments. When I call for you for comments, please provide your location, a received signal report, and any comments as to the discussions of the day. We are now going to start with N3MJC Mike.
Good evening, Net Control. Excuse me. This is November 3, Mike, Juliet, Charlie. The name is Mike, QDH, the Borough of Mechanicsville, County of Hanover, Commonwealth of Virginia. As previously mentioned, some white noise but you're coming through loud and clear. Your reception is fine there, David. Let me drop it a second. Also, the best thing for you to do as net control is just to let them call one after the other. And then, you know, if you need to catch up, just say net hold, like KO4KAD likes to say, and, you know, gather a group and then call for more if you think there might be more. I'm not criticizing you at all, but that's the best way to probably do it from what I've witnessed so far. Let me drop. First of all, I'd like to wish everybody a happy 4th as best you can with this weather being what it is. I didn't even feel like eating dinner tonight. As the song says from the Broadway show Kiss Me Kate, it's too darn hot. I think this radio, my Icon V86, has stood me in good stead right now. I've got a 5/8 wavelength antenna on it, and I also use Chevy and Bob's wired up antennas as well, and they work very well. The radio came in handy. I hadn't been able to catch up with my son. Let me drop. It was the day of the Special Olympics, and he was at the Richmond. He was at the University of Richmond swim meet for the Special Olympics. He was volunteering there, but I didn't know that, and I couldn't get a hold of him on the phone, and I called a couple repeaters to see if anybody, you know, was down there. No one was down there, but they said they would look out for him if anybody was in the swim RVA, because that's where I thought he was. But I finally got a hold of him, and he told me where he was. And so I called them back and said, thanks for your help. Appreciate it, you know. So anyhow, again, let me drop. I wish everybody a happy 4th. I'm going to do the best I can. For some of you who may not have heard, and I'm sure some of you did, my wife passed away. It'll be nearly 3 weeks on June 13th. My daughter's going to be out of town. My son's going to be working at Carmax Park. So it's going to be me watching Wimbledon and the soccer games. So, all right, guys. Good job, David. Hang in there. You're doing fine. Glad you picked it up. Your reception is fine. It's just, you know, maybe you need to pump up your power or something like that. All right. Happy 4th, everybody. N3MJC, back to net control, KR4EYF.
This is KR4EYF with the Metro Richmond's Aries Net. Mike, thank you very much for the very valuable and encouraging advice. And my sincerest condolences on your loss. And so now we are going to move on to NA4AX, Larry.
KR4EYF and the group, or the net rather. This is NA4AX. Yeah, I want to wish everyone a happy 4th of July and all that stuff. And yes, it's been too hot to get out. Now, I did make an exception a while ago. I went to Subway and got some sandwiches for me and my sister. So, anyway, take a break from the norm. So, anyway, and I also want to pass a message to let me drop a nickel. Alton, KA4JAZ. I heard him, and Alton's long time no here. But if you're still in there, I wish you a happy 4th and hope you're doing well. If you need me for anything, just give me a call anytime of the day or night, no matter, even if it's 3 a.m. in the morning. So anyway, I'm available 24 hours a day. Back to you, Net Control. KR4EYF. This is NA4AX 7 freeze.
Thank you very much, Larry. And now we're moving on to KK4OWU Chevy.
Yes, KK4OWU. Thanks for doing that tonight, Dave. You're doing good. Boy, is it hot. Wish everybody a happy 4th. Enjoy the fireworks or whatever you're going to do. Get together with friends and family and enjoy things. I'm not sure if there's radio events going on this weekend or not. Let me grab a nickel. As far as radios and stuff, it's a toss-up between my handhelds and my mobile. My handhelds and mobile, I've got about every handheld under the sun, from analog, DMR, C4FM. I enjoy them quite a bit. They carry with me everywhere. I got mobile rigs on the base station in my vehicles, and they've come in handy many, many, many times. Now, I was accidentally a tornado chaser back in 2017 when the 7 tornadoes hit Richmond, and I happened to come across one and called it into Skywarn and stuff, and that was interesting. But one thing I do know, you can never have too many radios. But other than that, 73s, everybody. Happy 4th. Everybody have a good time. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate everything you do. KK4OWU.
Well, thank you very much, Chevy, and as always, we appreciate what you all that you do for the radio environment. And now I'm going. This is KR4EYF on the Metro Richmond Aries net. And now I'm going to take a moment and ask for any additional check-ins. If there are any additional check-ins that wish to check into the Metro Richmond net, please call now. Give me your name and call sign phonetically slowly. Please call now.
This is
Funding, myself, and the answer to the discussion of the day. I actually have two. I have discovered the CPS software has been very useful to me in learning to program radios. And I also have two Ocean KG935 radios that I use for public service, and of which I'm speaking to you on tonight. And so that's my most useful equipment and what I do with it. So now, here are other local ARES and MCOM nets that are called during this week.
Comment.
Monday night at 1900 hours, the Powhatan ARES net meets at 147.315 repeater with a positive offset of a PL tune of 74.4 hertz. Also on Monday night, the Goochland County MCOM net meets at 2000 hours on the 147.270 repeater with a positive offset and a PL tone of 203.5 hertz. On Tuesday night, the Dinwiddie County ARES net meets at 1900 hours on the 147.390 repeater with a positive offset and PL tone of 74.4 hertz. Also on Tuesday nights, the Chesterfield Aries net meets at 2100 hours and is called by David, KN4LQN, on 147.360 repeater with a positive offset and does not require a tone. Also on Tuesdays, please check in with the Chesterfield County's Aries WinLink net. For more information is available at the ChesterfieldAries.us website. On Wednesdays, all day long, you can check into the WinLink Wednesdays net by sending a WinLink message to David, KN4LQN, at winlink.org. On Wednesday night at 2000 hours, the Tri-Cities MCOM net meets on the 147.390 repeater with a positive offset and PL tone of 74.4 hertz. Okay, I will make one last call for check-in. If there's anyone out there that would like to check into the Metro Richmond Aries net, here, please do so now. Give me your name and call sign phonetically.
This is November 4, Whiskey, Lima, Charlie, Bill.
Kilo, Romeo, 4, Mike, Charlie, Bravo, Michael, in and out.
All right, I captured 4 additional check-ins. Is anybody else wishing to check in?
Kilo, Oscar, 4, Papa, November, India.
Kilo, Oscar, 4, November, India. May I have your first name, please?
The name here is Dalton, and that's a negative on the call sign. It's Kilo, Oscar, 4, Papa, November, India.
Thank you very much. Kilo, Oscar, 4, Papa, November, India. All right, well, we are returning back with 3 additional check-ins, so now I'm going to N4 Whiskey Lima Charlie. Bill.
Car with this mobile in it. And just had to run up here and get rid of recycling and bring Judy up here to pick up a prescription at the corner CVS. And just thought I'd go ahead and check in. Doing a fine job, Dave. So I'll just make it quick and say 73. And then for WLC back to...
Thank you very much, Bill. Happy 4th of July, 73. And now on to Kilo Oscar 4, Papa November, India.
I figured I'd just hop on here. Haven't turned the 2 meter on here in a good little bit, so I just kind of heard y'all in here. Don't really have much to say, but just like to say hi to you and whoever else is listening, and I'll go ahead and give it back to the net.
Well, thank you very much. And I'd like to take a moment now before we close to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. Do your very best to stay cool, because tomorrow And Saturday, I believe, are going to be 101 and 102 ambient. So please keep safety in mind, stay hydrated, and do your best to stay in air conditioning. For tonight's net, we had a total of 10 check-ins, and I will now proceed to close the net, but before I do, I would like to thank all of those stations who participated and the stations that stood by to give us the time for this net. I would also thank the MRA group for the use of their repeater, and I would also like to thank the folks for being patient with me tonight, with this being my first time running this net. So again, thank you very much for your support and your encouragement. The Metro Richmond Aries net is now closed, and this repeater is returned to regular amateur radio use. 73 everyone, this is KR4 EYF clear.